And the Cincinnati offense to start. Travion Williams from about the 1. Out near the 22. Take a look at the starting lineup brought to you by Dawn Platinum. Jake Browning at quarterback. Joe Mixon is the tailback. They get T. Higgins back. And the offensive line, Troy, the rare group that has started the same 5 every game all season long.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that, Joe, not only have all 5 started every game this year, but only 17 snaps missed in total by that offensive group, and that was by Orlando Brown, the left tackle. So they've had rare unity throughout this season up front.
Mixon carries and gets across the 25 to the 26, gets 4. And Jake Browning, who is playing in his 4th game, making his 2nd start. There are the numbers in his first start. Not bad. And actually, when they left the field at the end of that loss to the Steelers, 16-10, he wasn't all that happy. Neither was Zach Taylor. They went back and looked at the film and said, he did better than they thought he did in the moment. See how they coordinate that offense tonight. A handoff is to Chase Brown over the right side as they're just trying to establish the ground game, something they did not do against the Steelers last week. He gets 2, and it's 3rd down coming up for Zach Taylor.
Well, how about that? Chase Brown getting his first carry of the season, a young player out of Illinois. But they had the nice run on 1st down to Mixon, and now sets up 3rd and medium. A down overall that this Cincinnati team has really had a tough time with.
4 for 21 in converting on 3rd down their last 2 games combined. First throw complete. And then with the effort after the catch, it may be enough for a 1st down by Tanner Hudson. And they're going to give a 1st down on that last lunge by Hudson, who's become a favorite target for Jake Browning.
And look at them now. They go to the hurry up. They're going to get right back on the line of scrimmage.
Looked right, looked left, throws left, pass is caught. And then going backward is Tyler Boyd, who has his helmet ripped off, and a gain of 2. And a flag comes down on the near side, away from where that tackle was made.
Yeah, that flag came in late as well.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense number 95. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic.
So Roy Robertson Harris from the back of the helmet rips it right off.
Same thing as grabbing that face mask. It's the correct call for grabbing the opening or the back of the helmet and ripping it off.
So that tacks on 15 yards. That's the voice of John Perry, our rules expert, already chiming in and already out to their own 49 of the Bengals. Quick throw, pass caught by Chase. And Jamar gets dumped with a loss of 3 by Darius Williams, who's part of this Jaguars defense that's a bit underrated. Coordinated by Mike Caldwell, an 11-year pro as a linebacker in this league, and he's got a big man in 41 Josh Allen, who's coming off 2.5 sack game in their win in Houston.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he is a bona fide pass rusher, really the only true pass rusher that this defense has. Mike Caldwell able to scheme up a lot of things to free up other players. He's done a nice job coordinating this group.
Handoff here to Brown, his 2nd carry. And Chase takes it into Jaguar territory, got 6. Trayvon Walker, who was the number 1 overall pick out of the draft a year ago, makes that stop. 3rd down coming up.
Well, Joe, they've had a couple nice runs already on this opening drive. And as we talked about, Cincinnati has really struggled to run the football for the past several years, quite honestly. And that hurt them last week. They abandoned it pretty quickly against Pittsburgh. I don't foresee that happening tonight, but it's been positive, some of the things they've been able to do already against this group that's usually pretty good defensively against them.
Third down and 7, and this one complete but short as Jamar Chase is brought down by Darius Williams. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, Darius Williams, it was actually a good job by Browning in recognizing the inside technique of Darius Williams, because if this ball had been thrown inside, there's a good chance it was going to be intercepted. So he sees where the defensive back is shaded, throws it away from him. Now, not enough to get the first down, but they're going for it here.
Fourth down and 3. And an early peek into the mindset of Zach Taylor here tonight. Browning is wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. Josh Allen's got another, and he was not alone. A loss of 5, and the Jaguars take over on downs. So Zach Taylor went for it on fourth down and 3, and big number 41, sack number 13 on the year, gives it to the offense for the Jaguars. No score. To move the ball a bit, able to move it on the ground pretty well on that opening possession, but they turn it over on downs as the Jaguars defense, which is playing well, made a stop near midfield as Allen got the sack. And here is Trevor Lawrence, threw for 364 and a touchdown at Houston last week. Looking left, throwing left, he's got a man, and the pass is caught by Kirk. And Kirk not able to get up. Absolutely wide open, a 26-yard completion, but one of their big weapons on the outside, Christian Kirk, is getting looked at.
Well, let's take a look at it. You're right. Total bust in coverage, but Christian Kirk, who's having an excellent year, exactly what happens to him, hard to know, but boy, if he's not able to go, this is a significant injury for this Jaguars offense.
That is catch number 57 on the year for Kirk, who put together a career year last season. And his catches per game average actually up from a year ago. But he is still down. 26 yards to start the night for Trevor Lawrence. That's correct. You can see how much pain Christian Kirk is in as he makes his way off the field and will head in to get looked at. That throw kind of floated a little bit from Trevor Lawrence and made Christian spin around a bit.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get it to him in stride, and so as Christian Kirk kind of had to turn, it looked like that's where it might have occurred. But like I said, that's a, you know, they just said finally Zay Jones getting him back, getting the full arsenal back, but that's a big loss.
Here's Ridley, and Calvin Ridley with a nice carry, got a good block from Evan Ingram and a pickup of 11 as the former Atlanta Falcon showed off that speed, and he's got plenty of it. Last 16 regular season games, as good as there is around the NFL for Trevor Lawrence and this team in general.
Yeah, he's really come along. I like everything I've seen from Trevor Lawrence, and I know that the critics, they'll nitpick a few things here and there are times when you'll kind of scratch your head a little bit, but I think that's true of all quarterbacks. But I really like the way he's playing.
First touch for ETN, gets to the 11. The offense, which is coordinated by Press Taylor, the younger brother of Zach Taylor. Zach, the head coach of Cincinnati. Press is the offensive coordinator now for the full game this year for Doug Peterson. There's his lineup to the left. And as Troy said, they get Zay Jones, hope to get him healthy and flowing back in the offense, and they lose Christian Kirk.
Yeah, you know, Doug Peterson groomed Press Taylor.